Do you like the idea of fiction that feels like a warm hug? Like a hot cup of tea in front of the fireplace and a blanket wrapped around you? Well, if you do, then cozy fiction is probably something you'll really love. Cozy fiction is a relatively new genre that has taken the literary world by storm. It's a subgenre that exists within other genres, such as science fiction or fantasy, and although everyone defines it a little bit differently, that feeling is the core principle of it. And if you're new to the genre, here are my top 3 so you can get started. First off, A Psalm for the Wild Build by Becky Chambers. Becky Chambers is something of a fresh wind in the science fiction world, blending wholesomeness with curiosity and the boundless potential of a galaxy that we can explore. In these books, though, which are referred to as the Monk and Robot books, she takes it a little bit closer to home. These books are set in a solar punk future instead of the dystopia that we're used to in science fiction books. We follow the journey of a tea monk as they try to rediscover the purpose in their life. Becky manages to capture exactly what it's like to be doing what you feel like you should be doing, what you used to love and yet feel unfulfilled. Along the way on their journey, they meet a robot and, well, you'll just have to read the rest. The second book I'd recommend is Under the Whispering Door by TJ Klune. This may be a bit of a controversial suggestion because this book may not be for everyone. In this book, we meet the most wholesome set of Grim Reapers that you've ever met. This ragtag cast of found family had me wishing that I could meet them, even though I knew that would mean that I would not have a lot of time left. It's set in a little bakery in the heart of the forest, and although that sounds very cute and wholesome, it deals with a lot of themes around trauma and loss. So this may not be everyone's cup of tea, but for me personally, I've been thinking about it ever since I read it, and I love it. I'd be crazy if I didn't at least mention Legends and Lattes. It's been all over the internet. I feel like everybody knows what this book is and what it's about, but just in case you don't yet, this book is set in the world of D&D, in a fantasy world, and we follow an orc who's decided to retire from her life as a mercenary. There's also a prequel called Bookshop and Bone Dust, which is equally delightful. In Legends and Lattes, though, she decides to retire from that life and she's going to bring the thing that she discovered and loves the most to her little corner of the world, which is coffee. As the book progresses, she builds a cafe, she introduces us to all the good things in life. Coffee, lattes, cinnamon rolls, everything you'd want. What really makes this book shine is the relationship she builds with other characters, from grumpy carpenters to former farmhands who turn musicians. Don't let all the coziness fool you. There's enough action in the book to keep you entertained, but it's so delightful to read and I greatly enjoyed it. It was well worth the hype. Do you like to read cozy books? And if so, what's your favorite? Leave it in the comments. And if you do like cozy books, you may just love this pin that I've designed and that I'm currently trying to fund on my Kickstarter. I'd love for you to check it out. Thank you so much. Bye!